How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to Andor Season 1, Episode 7. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. So that's his first name? I guess I never realized it.
Uncle Hollow's influence is not a thing to be trifled with.
How am I trifling?
He's done us a tremendous favor.
Tribute tax equal to 5 times the amount stolen from Aldani will be levied on any... I spoke with Emperor Palpatine last night.
Palpy.
The Emperor will be convening an emergency session of the Senate to propose a legislation package of bills.
Are we going to see Palpy?
We're playing straight into their hands. Whose hands? The rebels. This is exactly what they want. We're treating
He's smart.
Aldani like a robbery.
134 Aldani residents have been taken into custody under suspicion of abetting the terrorists.
134.
Mon Mothma,
Without warning?
wipe the smile off your face.
Cool
Was this you?
What do you mean?
The garrison, Aldani.
door.
Your everything seemed to be all about bringing in a savior to access your family funds.
Told me we were building a network.
What were my words?
This is something else entirely.
Turning back will be impossible. Has anyone ever made a weapon that wasn't used?
Good question.
Network's been built. It's up.
You realize what you set in motion?
It was time for that as well.
Palpatine won't hesitate now.
Exactly. We need it.
People will suffer.
That's the plan.
Damn.
I'm just saying out loud what you already know. There will be no rules going forward.
I'm afraid I won't be taking either of these pieces this morning.
I'll have some new things coming in very, very soon.
Come by. I hope she's worth it.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
With all the mentioning of Palpatine, hope we see him this episode.
Morlana 1.
Lana 1.
Yes. I was punished for trying to uphold the law. Do my job, maintain public safety. I fully intend to clear my name and have my record expunged.
Why don't we start that process now? Probably best for everyone to just edit this a bit before signing you in. I'm sure your uncle would approve. Fresh start, eh? I'd hate to see you miss your chance.
You got a job. Thank you, Uncle. Stormtroopers. And who are you?
I want a record of all missing avionics, comm, navigation, and targeting equipment.
For which star system?
All star systems. Is that a problem?
A lot of work.
I'll need this report kept confidential.
Can do.
Will do.
Will
Good
do.
distinction. How is Cinta gonna get out of here? Here's the trailer shot.
The money's safe.
We know. It's been moved already. You've done exceptional work. It's the trawler we're more worried about.
It's buried, gone for good.
You're sure?
Yes.
He had doubts about Skeen. It's one less thing to worry about. We have a loose end. Cassian Andor, who you know as Clem. We can't have him walking around with Luthen in his head.
You mean kill him?
Cool vehicle. Oh, it's Cassian going back to his mom. He went back to their planet.
Since when do we lock the door? Where have you been?
Picked out Primor, took over the hotel. Ferrix is under Imperial authority.
Tim.
What?
Tim Carlo turned you in.
Vixen knew about it?
No, she was coming to warn you, and Tim was trying to stop her or to catch her. I don't know. I've heard both, but
We won't have to worry about that.
what are you talking about?
We're getting out of here.
We're
He
leaving.
has the money.
To go where?
Anywhere we want.
When do we go?
We go tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, why not? What do we need to take but the three of us?
Oh, here's the trailer shot as well.
This is Tay Comer, one of my oldest friends. Spent a great deal of time thinking about this conversation, Tay.
He's the one that she wanted to introduce to the circle.
Is this personal or political? I've done more than grow weary of the Empire. I'm afraid you'd find my politics a bit strong for your taste. Your world is inescapably linked to the Empire. You're with these people all the time. Some of us have taken our political allegiances these days.
Extremists, more on the
Sorry,
rebellion
I
side
made too
already.
much
And irritation, as you so harshly put it.
I've been
No, no, set me free. It's a lie. The Mon Mothma people think they know. It's a lie. It's a projection. It's
front.
I've learned from Palpatine. I show you the stone in my hand, you miss the knife at your throat.
Damn, yeah.
The Grand Vizier has infiltrated my separatist coalition meetings. My driver is an ISB plant and reports on my secret humanitarian programs. There's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
What are you really doing?
Raising money. I need to access my family accounts. Until recently, I was able to dip in and out of my family fortune without concern. I need help.
Raising money for what?
I'm forming a Chandrilan charitable outreach program. I'll ask you to be chairman. It will involve visits here to Coruscant. It will appear to be another of my benevolent and useless irritations.
What a front for the rebellion.
Or perhaps you find my politics a bit strong for your taste. Perrin's on his way over. He knows none of this. He's not to be trusted. Smile?
Cass,
Hey,
what are you doing here?
Let him in, come on.
Tim?
I guess you thought you and I were back together.
I ran into a wall like I do.
Damn.
He'll be turned in.
By who?
By who? By anyone? People blame you for what happened. You killed 2 corpos and came home to hide.
Your crazy boyfriend tries to get me killed, and I'm the villain.
You need to get as far away from here as you can.
You won't have to worry about me anymore. He knew all about me. How?
I don't know. And you're right, he did know. He knew that the corpos were on you, but not for me.
You ever talk to him again? Tell him I held up my end of the deal. 12,000 credits. It's everything I owe. San, Nerchi, Braza, Dima. 12 should cover it.
That's cool that he closed some loose ends there. Paying back everybody.
This is not our fight, Cass. Don't worry. They won't be here long. They're just gonna raise their silly flag. Don't move.
Is this at the start of it? Idiots. You don't think they'd retaliate? I know this is very early, I'm assuming.
What is this?
I'm not going.
What are you talking about?
I'm staying.
What's left to keep you here?
The rebellion.
What?
The rebellion, huh?
Ferrix has been hiding long enough. I heard about this attack at Aldani. Have you heard about this?
What about it?
If there are heroes brave enough to take on a whole Imperial garrison, I'm brave enough to stick it out here. I don't expect you to understand. Whatever it takes. I've been
Whatever it
running around
takes.
waiting to die long enough.
I'm worried about you all the time.
True.
That's just love. You can't stay, and I can't go.
Can I speak now?
No!
Dang. No, let the
Just
droid talk
one more thing.
before you leave.
Stop searching for your sister. It's a fantasy. There were no survivors on Canary.
Not gonna let it go now.
I wish to lodge a charge against a fellow supervisor.
Proceed.
I believe our sector protocols, as described in the ISB Code of Conduct, are being violated by Supervisor Miro.
Supervisor Blevin obviously finds my conduct a more interesting subject than the advancement of integrated Imperial security.
Your sector, there was an unusual piece of naval equipment recovered. Miro wanted your crime report.
I'd like to know if anyone here believes the rebellion plans its actions around the artificially constructed boundaries of our sectors. There is a focused, organized rebel effort to acquire highly restricted Imperial military components. I can now prove a link between the theft of our most secret equipment and its distribution to rebel groups across the galaxy. I believe his accusations here this morning have more to do with self-preservation than any sense of urgency.
What's more urgent?
That's fired.
Excellent suggestion, Blevin. I'm wondering where we'd be right now if everyone here showed the same endeavor as Supervisor Miro.
Right.
Reassigning the Morlana sector to Supervisor Miro. Ferrix is of great interest to her and has clearly become a distraction for you. Dedra, if you'd walk with me a moment.
That's true. She's showing passion. I'm assuming he likes that. Niamos. Cool. New looking planet here.
I'll be out in a minute.
This is where he went.
Doing?
Washing off.
What is that thing? What is going on? Someone's getting chased. Oh, are those shore troopers? Is that what they're called? Pretty cool planet. Like a resort.
Part of what?
Don't play dumb.
No, I'm on my way to the store.
You need to back up.
Oh.
I'm a tourist.
I wonder if that's K2SO.
I'm just going to the store. It's right there.
Shelter.
Oh.
No.
Okay, that's not K2SO. Damn.
Keith Gargo.
Charges: civil disruption, anti-imperial speech, fleeing the scene of anti-imperial activity.
This used to be a 6-month sentence.
6 years.
Damn. Alrighty, so that was episode 7 of Andor. So the episode starts on Coruscant. Karn starts a new job at the Imperial Standards Bureau. As the ISB gains more draconian surveillance and punitive authority, Miro is challenged by Blevin for breaking protocol around accessing data about thefts from Imperial installations. She persuades her superiors of her work's value and is assigned oversight of Ferrix. Luthen's assistant meets with Vale on Coruscant and instructs her to find and kill Cassian to prevent him from revealing Luthen's identity. Mon Mothma meets with an old friend at a dinner party and begins the process of using him to help access her family funds. Cassian returns to Ferrix to settle old debts and learns from Bix that the community blames him for the fallout from the corporate security crackdown. Cassian unsuccessfully attempts to get Marva to leave Ferrix with him. Cassian travels to the tropical tourist paradise of Niamos. Lastly, on a trip to a shop, he is confronted by Imperial troops, arrested for minor offenses, and sentenced to 6 years imprisonment. So that's a quick summary regarding this past episode. It was definitely a slower episode. It dealt with the aftermath of Aldhani for Cassian and Luthen for the most part. We got a little bit more of Mon Mothma as well, which is pretty cool to see her in her element. That last planet there, Niamos, looked pretty cool. Like I said in the reaction, it definitely looked like a resort. I got a little excited there when we saw the security droids. I was like, there's no way that could be K2SO, and it wasn't. Other than that, if you have any questions or theories, please leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.